All right, we are here with Saeed. This is, I think, our third discussion. I think he wants to bring up some verses and wants to talk about jihad that we have discussed in previous videos. So he has some new verses he wants to bring up. So let's see what he has to say. Go ahead, buddy. What do we want to know?
Last time we talked on, I was saying that in Islam, what matters in the deen of Islam is that you become a mu'min. It's not about being a Muslim. Being Muslim is like you did nothing if you become a Muslim. So what Allah wants you is to become a mu'min, to become a believer. So if you don't become a mu'min, then you're a hypocrite in Islam. And a hypocrite on the day of judgment will be with the non-believers.
With the non-believers?
Yeah, the hypocrite Muslim who pray 5 times a day and fast Ramadan and everything.
What makes him a hypocrite then if he's doing all this stuff?
He doesn't do jihad.
Ah, so the definition of not being being a hypocrite is not, or running away from the battlefield.
Yes, yes.
That's jihad.
Yeah, jihad. Okay. Jihad is not just physical jihad where you fight the enemy. You fight also the inside enemy, which is the ego and the Satan. So you have war inside and you have war outside. As a real Muslim, you need to fight your enemies. If you don't fight your enemies, both inside and outside, then what God's going to do with you?
Okay, what about
God have nothing for you.
Okay, fine. Okay, let's say I don't fight the enemies outside. I just only fight the enemies inside. I never fight the enemies outside.
Okay, when the enemy kill Muslims, who's going to defend Muslims?
I don't know. Allah will defend them.
No. If you say I'm not going to I'm going to see Muslims being killed before me and I'm not going to do anything, then Allah will get you out of...
Let's just say I'm not going to take a flight and fly to like Syria or wherever, Yemen or something, and try to fight for...
Yes, this is why Muslims need to know that self-defense is not a choice for you. It's a command. So Allah tell you, defend yourself and Muslim. It's a command. It's not choice.
Okay, so self-defense is jihad, right?
Yes.
Okay, but when you invade another country, is that jihad? What's so funny, man?
Allah said, لا تعتدوا, do not commit transgression against peaceful people, whether Muslim or non-Muslim. If they are peaceful, if they don't
attack you?
Yeah. Okay. You have absolutely no right whatsoever.
Have you heard of the Sasanid Empire?
So, the Iranian?
Yeah.
It's before Islam, right?
Yeah. So when Islam came, did they attack Islam?
Okay, yes they did, yeah.
They did?
Yeah, yes they did, yeah.
Where, when? Tell me.
Because Prophet Muhammad from Medina, do you know he sent letters to the kings?
Yeah, what was that in the letter?
Become a Muslim.
Yeah.
To me, my understanding is be a peaceful, because they were warring nation. They were warring empire.
Were they invading?
They were invading everybody, yes, everybody.
Everybody? No,
they were at war with the Romans, and they were at war with they are a conquering nation. So the Prophet said to them, stop that, stop the whole war. Just live in your country, accept Islam. You don't want to accept Islam, don't attack anybody militarily. But obviously that's not acceptable to them.
Okay, then what happened? Actually, that's not true what you just said, but I'm going to go with it for now.
What happened is the king of Iran in that time, he sent, when he got the letter from the Prophet, he was outraged. How can a Bedouin speak to me like this and tell me to be peaceful and stop warring? So what did he do as a king? He brought 2 of his people and said, go to Medina and bring me this Bedouin. Arrest him and bring him to me.
But his was not his country. How can 2 people go and arrest
That's what
somebody?
happened. That's what happened. You need to read. You need to read them more.
All right.
The 2 men came to the Prophet Muhammad.
Yeah.
And they said to him, come with us.
Oh, okay.
The Prophet said, what are you talking about? Come to us. You are under arrest. The king of Persia.
Okay, look. You just said you're under arrest. Under arrest. Can I bring you a warrant from Nigeria to arrest you or wherever you?
Okay, they said to him, come to us. They said to him, come with us.
You cannot arrest Muhammad.
Okay. They said to him, come with us. What does that mean?
You can give invitation to say he's inviting you.
They said
if I come to say I'm arresting you.
We're wasting time. They said to him, you need to come with us back to Iran.
But that's not arresting.
What? You don't see it as a rest? What is it?
No,
then?
that's
What is
that's
it?
an invitation.
Against his will. He doesn't want to go.
Okay, if he doesn't want to go,
Okay, let me
how are they
continue.
gonna?
Let
okay,
me
go
continue
ahead.
with the
All right,
story.
let's go.
They
ahead.
said to him, "Come with us,
All right,
because the king wants you." Obviously,
Yeah.
we know what he
all right.
wants.
What did
so.
Muhammad say?
Muhammad said he entered into a side conversation with them.
Ah, like you do.
I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Because it was like to him it was like a man,
Yeah.
two insects speaking to a man. That's how he felt, you know.
Insects.
Yeah, because they said to him, "Come with us." They didn't give him respect as a human being and respect as a leader of his people. So he also gave them disrespect back.
Okay.
So
okay.
it's like he said in his mind. He said, "Forget about it. Me coming with you. You guys, why you grow your mustache and you don't have beard?" They said, "That's our religion. Our God told us so." He said to him, "My God told me the opposite. To leave my beard and."
And but you have see. You should take off the mustache. What kind of Muslim
it's
are
short,
you?
It's short. It's short. Short enough. It's short,
Short
enough.
enough,
Yeah.
okay.
So then the Prophet said, "What did you say again?" "Oh yeah, you should. The king wants you. You should come with us." "Okay, your king has been killed
What?
last night.
What?
On your way, he was killed.
Who killed the king of Persia?
He was killed. He was assassinated
By whom?
by his family.
By his family.
Inside.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
inside job. Okay.
Yeah. They said to him, "What are you talking about?" He said to him, "I'm a prophet. Your king was killed
Ah,
last night."
wow. It's a premonition, huh?
So
Allah
what
told
did
him.
they do? Obviously, they somehow believed him.
And they became Muslim.
No. They believed him and they went back.
Yeah.
And they found out what happened.
The king was killed.
The king was killed.
Wow. Okay, good. So then the new king came and then he attacked Arabia?
The new king came, and what started in Iran at that time is inside the struggle for power. They started the inside struggle.
For
So
power, yeah.
they become fighting each other and they become weak. And now they forgot the idea of waging wars outside. So now, because they have a problem
because of
inside.
the inside war,
they
they
have
couldn't invade anybody.
So what happened
Okay.
is, I think his son became king, and that's what happened. That's what happened. You know.
Okay, no, okay, but my point is, at what point did they invade Arabia?
In that time, everybody is against everybody. Everybody is against everybody, and you have to prepare for someone attacking
Look, this
you.
is just very easy, okay? It's history.
Yeah.
In history, you're saying that
do-
the
do-
Sassanid Empire attacked Arabia.
Okay.
Give me the
I'll
year.
be honest with
Give
you.
me
I'll
the
be-
year
I'll be honest
when that
with you.
happened.
Look, I'll be honest with you, and I tell you, that's not the only reason why Muslims would fight. Not just because someone could attack them and so. No, there is another reason.
What is the
another
other
reason is the Muslims for Iran, for example, they would say to the king, "Let us come inside Iran and show the people the Islamic religion."
Okay,
Let's
okay,
do
yeah,
dawah,
yeah, yeah.
peaceful
let's
dawah.
peaceful dawah, yeah.
But
yeah,
but what's going to happen?
Yeah.
They're not going to accept. The king
No.
is not going to accept
No,
that.
of course.
He said, "You're not coming in my
right,
country."
Because
I'm
I have a
telling
religion already. I don't need your
you. Exactly.
religion.
That's why in Islam,
So you can invade them if they say that. Can you?
look,
You're
I
giving
have,
me the other
I
reason.
have to be honest with you.
Okay,
I'm not going to
so-
lie to you.
So
I'm not
if,
going to lie to
okay,
you.
that's fine. That's fine. So if Muhammad sent a letter saying accept Islam, and they say no, we're not going to accept. We're not going to. We don't want you to send any dawah team here.
Yeah.
We don't need you guys. Don't come in here. We say, well, you don't allow us. We're going to come now with the army. That's it.
It's upon the Muslims to remove that government that's stopping the
Stopping
da'wah.
the dawah.
Yeah.
Any
So it's not about
government
the
that's
people.
stopping the
You know,
dawah.
that's why
Okay, okay.
that's why Islam always interested in removing the government.
Government.
Huh?
So
And-
Darul Islam and Darul Harb.
Remove the government
No.
if they stop the da'wah.
You know that the realm of in Islam there are different worlds, right? The
Yeah.
world of Islam
Yeah.
and the world of like war. and the world of treaty.
House of
The
Islam,
House of Islam, House of
peace,
Islam, House of Peace,
and House of War. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What's the difference? What is it called in Arabic? Darul
Harb or Darul Salam.
Salam.
Islam.
Yeah, Al-Islam or Salam. Okay.
yeah,
So peace and war.
Yeah.
So what? Can you talk about that? Because it's kind of sounding like very good now. Now we're going to educate people about how
Darul Harb. It's all about governments. Really.
Yeah.
It's not about the people, because you can't fight the people, right?
Right.
You can only fight, if you're government, you can only fight government.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So if the government say you're not coming to do da'wah, then this government is a government of war.
If you don't accept Islam,
No,
we're
there's
declaring,
difference. Sam,
we're
here,
declaring
there's
war
difference
on you.
here.
Okay.
There's Muslims should be able to do da'wah to the
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
If the government stop them, then they could do jihad against it if they can.
If they can.
Of course, if they can, because maybe they can't fight everybody at the same time.
Okay. But let me ask you something, because this is really interesting, because a lot of Muslims, they say, well, we never invaded anybody. But that's false. Obviously.
In Islam, you have to be brave about your faith. Don't
And
hide.
I think
don't
I
hide.
like you because you don't hide.
Yeah, don't. Why?
Why should you hide?
Don't
Yeah.
hide anything. If you believe it, bring it out.
Exactly.
Or don't believe it.
Yeah. So when
The whole, then, how can it be fun if you don't do that?
no, it's not
The fun is to say what's inside you.
That is what I'm
It's
saying.
fun,
Exactly. Islam can be so much fun.
Yeah.
That's why I'm come here every week, man. Islam is so much fun.
Yeah.
Because when I tell them,
you are a jihadi Christian as well, because
I'm
you
a
say
jihadi
everything in your heart, including insults.
I only say what is written in your books,
Yeah,
and
that's
that
the
makes
whole point,
me
man.
insulting. I'm not insulting. Insulting is when I go and say something bad. I don't. I only say what your book is saying. Like right now, I just said, like in history, they say Islam is spread
Islam
by the sword.
prefers someone, an opponent who attack, like you say, obviously not physical attack, because nobody
yeah.
wants that,
Yeah, yeah.
But someone who oppose Muslims,
Yeah.
they like him, because they could defend Islam.
Islam, that
Yeah,
gives
they
them an
could
opportunity to
defend,
make it
yeah,
more
and
Muslim, because
make it
now
more
they
interesting,
think
yeah,
about
yeah,
their religion, and that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. Yeah,
I don't know why people don't want to do that, because if they're honest, then either they have the truth. The only person who wants to fight physically is he is weak. He doesn't have good argument. He's like,
yeah, exactly.
I want to fight him because I think I can beat him up, and that's
Islam, people don't know, but Islam is really, really very, very strict that you fight the way they fight you, intellectually.
Intellectually.
If they don't use their hand, you are not allowed,
Not
in
allowed
any
to
way,
do
shape,
that.
or form to use your hand. Islam forbids that. Forbids that.
So you're saying that Islam, I'm just going to be plain because of the conversation, was spread by the sword, right?
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
yeah, okay.
and right now, what I want to ask you next is, why did it stop spreading?
Okay. Why did it start spreading?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because now there are governments
Yeah.
that are not wanting to,
Because of one important factor that changed. It doesn't exist now. It used to exist before, which is especially in this century, and last maybe 30 years or so. Now, let's say Europe, for example, it's open for da'wah. Muslim can come and do da'wah.
Yeah.
So what's the need for the war?
Well,
no need.
Okay, hold on. I know.
That type of war, no need for it now.
No, but there is now different kind of jihad. It's called love jihad. Heard of love
Marriage,
jihad?
marriage, you mean marriage?
Yeah, get the women to change this.
Some people, do.
Love
some
jihad.
people do that.
But
yeah.
but I have some countries in Europe, like Poland, like Hungary, like Russia. They don't allow it.
They don't allow da'wah.
No, not like this. Not like the other countries
Because
where you can.
you know why?
Yeah.
Because they are new to the culture of democracy and freedom. They just got out of communism. But now they're in EU, it's official now. A Muslim can go and do that.
No, they're defying EU. Some of them are in EU, like Hungary and Poland, and they're defying them, saying we're not opening our borders.
In Hungary,
They're not opening their borders.
No one on the street can.
Listen, they
put a
cannot
stool,
insult
a stool,
Christian. Yeah, they cannot insult Christianity and stuff like that. They have laws over there.
Okay.
Okay.
We
And
have
they
a
don't
way
allow-
past that. We have a way past that.
No.
Media. Social
about
media.
media?
We could do da'wah on social media.
Yeah, but it's okay. Now, what I'm trying to say is like those countries are not allowing Muslim immigration, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
That is the main way for Islam to be spreading in Europe is because of the immigration, right? Because they're coming here, then they're going on benefits and having 4 wives. Now they have children, like 10, 12 children sometimes, you know, maybe 4, 5, 6 children, whereas the other people are having 1 or 2 children. And now they have so many children, they don't have the money, but they go on benefits. So now it's like, why are these countries doing this? And the Eastern European countries, we're not so stupid like you, we're not going to do it. That's ridiculous. You know, nobody should do that. So that is a very stupid policy, but that is what Dawah is. It's love jihad, meaning we're saying, hey, we're going to become more populous, we're going to grow our population.
Sam, jihad today, this century is not like the century of the Prophet. So we cannot do exactly everything that was done there. We have, because we have different circumstances here. For example, as Muslims were very few. Today we're the majority.
Where?
About 2 billion people.
Huh?
We're coming to 2 billion people now.
Are you majority?
Majority, man.
Are you bigger than Christianity?
We are bigger than Christianity. We are 50 countries. 50 countries.
No, you're not bigger than Christianity, okay? So don't say that.
Okay.
Listen.
Because what you do is when you count Christian, you count the atheists who are called
we're not,
Simon and
No,
John
we're not calling that. And when you count...
Steve, you see Steve there? You're counting Steve there.
No, I'm not counting it. What I'm saying is, Islam does the same thing. They count Ahmadiyas as Muslim, which they are not. Ahmadiyas are not Muslims, according to them. So, like, if they say, well, you count Mormons as Christians, then we don't accept Mormons.
Ahmadiyas, I think 100,000 around the world. You know?
I don't know. I mean, whatever it is, what I'm saying is,
you
count a lot of people.
Now,
a lot of Muslims say Shias are not Muslims. Right? Now, that's 15-20% of the population of Muslims is Shia. The whole of Iran is not Muslim.
Look, a lot of people talk about apostasy in Islam.
That's true.
And Muslims call apostasy because Muslims don't understand the whole topic. Apostasy is from Iman, not from Islam.
Wait, what?
You cannot apostate from Islam, but you can apostate from Iman.
Iman, that's faith. Okay,
Iman,
so what's the difference between faith and Islam?
Because
if you have faith in Islam,
if you read the Quran about this topic, the only time the word apostasy is mentioned is when Allah is talking about Iman, not Islam.
But Iman is in Islam. The faith is in Islam.
Okay. When you come into Islam, there is also Iman. So here in Islam, you can go out, no problem. We don't care. Because it didn't matter anyway.
So going out of faith, meaning Iman, would be an atheist.
Yes.
But if you become a Christian, then you're not going out of Iman.
Look, if someone in Islam, but he's a hypocrite, he's allowed to stay in Islam. He's a hypocrite. Do you know what that means? That means on the day of judgment, he's a kafir. He will put with the kafirs to the hell straight away. He will be dealt as a kafir.
Do you have a verse for that?
Yeah, many. I prepared it.
Go ahead.
Do you watch our...
I don't watch your channels, man. Come on.
Okay.
If I start watching your channels, man, it'll be crazy. I mean, I watch enough to see what their views are on things, you know, but not going on their channels. They come on our channels mostly.
Look, Allah say here...
Which words? Can you give me the reference, please?
If you renounce your faith.
Surah?
I don't have the reference.
Where are you reading from? Quran?
Okay.
Or is it from Sunnah?
Okay, I'll give you the reference. It's gonna take time to get the reference.
Okay, never mind. Just what does it say?
Okay. It says believers.
Believers.
You see?
Yeah.
Mu'minin. Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu. So Allah is not talking to Muslims.
No. He's
you have to pay very careful attention to the wording.
Right.
Allah is talking to alladhina amanu, not alladhina aslamu. Not Muslims. So Allah says, Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu. O you who believed, if you renounce your faith, God will bring forth in your place people whom He loves and whom they love. Humble towards the believers, proud towards the unbelievers, they will do jihad.
They will do jihad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
do you want me to say it in Arabic?
No, it's okay. Nobody understands Arabic. Okay, so that means...
Another verse say, God will bring another people who will fight.
So
Another
if
translation.
the believers are not real moments, meaning they are not jihadists,
Look,
right?
Allah said, if you renounce your faith, this
Yeah.
Allah said, يا أيها الذين آمنوا من يرتد
Man
يرتد.
Okay.
You know ridda?
Rida,
مرتد.
Murtad, yeah.
Murtad.
Yeah, Murtad.
So Allah is saying here, من يرتد
Murtad. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
from his religion, Allah will bring people who will fight for him.
For him. Okay.
So you do apostasy
Yeah.
from when you stop fighting. When you say, I'm not going to fight anymore.
Right.
It's not.
So, okay, Said, I don't want to go too far away because we're getting a little bit away from what the main conversation was. The main conversation is, you're saying that Islam never invaded people. They only invaded when they refused to accept Islam, then they invaded, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So that means that Allah is telling Muslims to invade all the countries and spread Islam. But why are they not invading other countries now? That's what I'm saying.
Because
They're not following Allah's command.
Yeah, yes. They're not. You know, we know.
How are they going to do moment jihad if they're not invading?
Yeah. Because you know, the Ummah now is like going through a period where it's sick. You know,
Ah, sick. Okay.
just like a normal person. Sometimes he's healthy, sometimes he's sick.
All right.
And when he's sick, he cannot do the things he used to do when he was healthy.
Exactly,
So now,
exactly.
as a ummah, we are sick because we became too big. Like I told you, we became fat now. We became too big. And also, we have too many hypocrites inside us who work with the outside enemy. And we have to overcome these people before we overcome the other enemy outside.
So is Allah saying in the Quran that there will be one day that you will overcome everybody and make the
Yes,
whole...
yeah.
There will be, when will that be?
Anyway,
When? Is it the Akhirah?
The Ummah has a characteristic of coming back always. She always come back.
Ummah has characteristic of coming back. So
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying that
If they go, they'll come back
they
again.
go,
Yeah.
okay, so they will come back. But who will bring them back?
You know, some good people.
Some good people.
real Muslims.
Some real Muslims.
Yeah.
So there'll be like a leader, because now you got a lot of Muslims, right? It's not like in the old days it's just one village or small country.
All it takes is just one person, one Muslim,
Yeah.
who have more than other people have, like have courage, knowledge, and eloquency.
So you think
eloquency,
right?
and love for
Eloquency,
Muslims. That would attract the Muslim towards
them.
And
Like
then
a
he will-
Khilafat. He'll bring the Khilafat back.
Yes, then
Will be a Khalifa.
they will say, okay, we got a man now. And all you need to Islam to come back is a man.
Is
One
a
man.
One man.
Yeah.
The Khalifa.
Who have the ability
Is he going to be a Shia or a Sunni?
He has to be Sunni.
He has to be Sunni.
He has to be Sunni.
Does it say in the Quran he has to be Sunni?
Yeah, because real Muslims are Sunnis.
So Shias are not real Muslims.
Shia, how can
Are
a
they,
Shia
are they fake Muslim?
fake Muslims?
Yeah. Because you said they are not real Muslim. What's the difference between real and fake Muslim?
The real leader will
Yeah.
come out of Islam, Sunni Islam.
Sunni
He will
Islam.
not come from Shia.
No.
He will not come from Qadiani.
No.
He will not come from maybe Sufi. I don't know.
Sufi, huh?
From Sufis, yeah, I don't know. It depends,
Sufis
yeah.
are very, very...
Oh, a lot of them there. There are a lot, a big number.
But in Sunni, which country you think has somebody who can come? Like Saudi Arabia? Because they're going, you know what Saudi Arabia is doing? The prince of Saudi, or the king now, young one, what's his name?
Salman, bin Salman.
Bin Salman.
Mohammed bin Salman.
Mohammed bin Salman said, we're going to be Quran only, we're not going to look at Hadith anymore.
Okay.
He said that on TV. And then he also is making areas where they will have alcohol and everything.
Yeah.
But do you think that in this kind of situation, because what you're saying is they're going to come back to Islam,
Yeah.
but what is happening is like in Dubai and all the rich countries, they're going away from Islam.
Okay, I'll tell you how Islam will come back.
Okay.
Maybe you think Muslims will bring it back. It doesn't work like that in Islam. All it takes is one man and a small group to force the rest of the Muslims.
Like the ISIS one.
No, of course not like that.
Not like
because
that.
they failed.
You said force.
They
Oh,
failed.
they failed.
Yeah, they
Why
failed.
did they fail?
Because they're not doing the right way.
What is the right
they
way?
They kill everybody. You're not supposed to kill everybody in Islam.
But they were only killing the non-Muslims and stuff.
No, not that way. Not that
No.
way. You don't. It's not about killing. It's about, look. All it takes for Islam, like today, is one good Muslim.
Okay,
a
give me
real
one.
leader.
Okay, let me ask you one question. One question. In the history of Islam, 1400 years, who was one good Muslim?
Well, the first Khulafa,
First four
the first
Khulafa.
caliphs. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
first
no,
four
we're finishing now
Khalifa were.
because it's becoming too long. We finished now.
Okay, we're gonna finish, but I just
yeah.
want to get the last
Yeah,
answer.
yeah. Obviously, that was the golden age.
So the golden age is
era,
only
yeah.
the first four Khalifa. So the only in the
second-
history, okay,
Of
in the
course,
history
that's
of Islam,
the best,
the
yeah.
only four Muslim leaders
Yeah,
who
yeah.
were really Muslims
Yes,
were the
yes.
first four.
Yes, yes,
So you
yes.
want somebody who's like them.
The ones who came after were less, and
less.
it's becoming less and less until
and
now it's zero.
Ah.
It's zero now.
So if
Actually, we're minus now.
But that's what I'm saying. What makes you think that you're going to have the khulafat of the Umar or
This is what's
Ali
interesting
come back?
about Islam. Islam is the religion of fun.
Of
Islam
fun.
is a fun religion.
Fun
You know why?
religion. Halal
Because-
fun, halal fun. As
halal,
long as the fun is halal.
Halal, yeah.
Halal fun.
Humane fun, humane.
Humane.
Because a real Muslim is brother to everybody.
Yeah. Is he?
Yeah. A real Muslim should be brother. Should
But the Muslims say you're not my brother. Only Muslims are my
no, a
brothers.
real Muslim should see. For him, brotherhood is not about Muslim, non-Muslim.
Ah.
All human beings are his brothers and sisters.
Oh, because they're sons of Adam.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Said. I like our discussion, man.
Thank you
Thank
very
you for
much.
coming.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we had another interesting discussion with Said. He has some great ideas about Islam. But what he does confirm, which is something that I was trying to bring up, is Islam was spread by the sword, because they always try to deny it. And he's saying, no, the Quran has commanded them to go and invite them. If they refuse it, you can conquer them. Islam is all about jihad. That's what his point is. And if you're not a jihadi, you're not a Muslim. So that's Islam for you. I'm out.